Boat friends, I know all of us love watching the Great Lake ships when we got waves that are blasting off of the lake. You can see Lake Superior a little angry today. Green Gate is closed because of safety, and what will be coming from that direction in a few minutes right here. You can see a sneak peek. That's the American Integrity, 1,000 feet in length. It'll be blasting through these waves. And what's really special about this is that ship has not been out on the Great Lakes for 21 days due to some repairs that it needed done. So it's going to be so cool to see this. And what's even cooler is we have the Tug Missouri that lended some assistance. Adjust your resolution. I did this in 4K, so if your device will allow, make sure you have the highest quality. But before we get going, let me show you the weather, get you caught up on some details about the vessel. Let's get rocking. The American Integrity is right there next to Smet Dock with the Missouri. Both of those vessels will be heading our way next to the Duluth area lift bridge. Boat friends, here's a few still images from this video that you're going to see in a few minutes, but this is a legit risky departure. That 1,000-foot ship has been sitting idle for 21 days, getting parts replaced related to its propulsion system. Take a look at the Missouri. I mean, this is no joke. That is strategically placed as the ship makes its turn. The Missouri is sitting on the bow side to make sure that there's no issues with that turn so it doesn't hit the canal if it did lose propulsion. And you can see the Missouri is following it out, but there's a ton of action. Hang with it, just a few minutes away. Weather today in Duluth, pretty windy, 36 mile per hour gusts. You can see 43 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius, 10 miles of visibility out on the lake for the captain. It's a better look right there. You can see the superstructure. The bow is facing right towards us still, sitting next to the dock, and you can see the Missouri right there on the side. It'll be heading our way here in a few moments, be coming straight at us under the bridge. Isn't it fun? Every time I come down on the beach, there's always some new driftwood and scenery and cool things to look at. I love coming down when you got waves like this. Quick update off of my phone. You can see the Integrity that's taken off from the dock. It's doing about 4.4 knots, moving with the Missouri. Better look at some of the water movement under the aerial lift bridge. I'm going to go down here and get set up to watch the ship. I have my radio with me right here so that I can listen for that security call as it heads out onto the big lake for the first time in a while. Hey, there's our first look at that 1,000-footer. I can see its superstructure. I'm going to use the antenna on this radio to kind of point at it for you. Take a look right there, basically in the middle of the screen, that white object that's kind of squared off. You can see the windows right up there looking out from the bridge as it's making its way in our direction, right behind that marina on Park Point. Give you a shot where I'm set up as I watch this big beast come through the harbor. Give you a shot of the Duluth hillside. I can definitely feel that wind on my back right now. Very soon we'll hear that aerial lift bridge make the announcement, and it'll start heading up to 135 feet. So I just got done saying that to you, and I look over, and I've been down here so many times, and I've never noticed this until right now. On the wall, there's a survey mark here from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. So that's pretty cool. There it is. You can see those white caps coming off of Lake Superior through the canal. Again, this is that perfect situation where those rollers, as they're coming through, they should be blasting against that bow as it heads out onto Lake Superior. So I think we'll get some good clips as we watch it head out. When you see puddles like this, don't walk right through them unless you got those rubber boots on. And you can see that beast moving towards us at the top part of the screen. And I got this radio on channel 16, all ready to go, listening for the captain to request a lift from the bridge.
Duluth lift bridge, the American Integrity. This is the bridge, just get ready Very soon up for you, Cap. Very much appreciated, sir. Thanks for the call.
Quick look at some of the rollers that are coming through the canal as the aerial lift bridge heads up to 135 feet. And you can see the bridge all the way up now. But I want you to get to know this 1,000-foot beast, the American Integrity. Again, as I mentioned, this is a 1,000-foot vessel built in 1978. It was built at the Bay Shipbuilding Company in Wisconsin. Cargo capacity 80,000 tons. This is fully loaded with coal as it goes on its way out onto Lake Superior. 105 feet wide, 7 holds, 37 hatches, 2 controllable pitch propellers, 2 rudders, 4 powerful General Motors diesel engines that combined push out about 14,000 horsepower. And this is owned and operated by the excellent organization, American Steamship Company. So you can see the ship right there. I'm going to actually head down to the green gate that's closed. That's as far as I can go down, so then we can take a look at some of the wave splash action as it heads out onto the lake. You can see those flags right across the canal moving pretty good. Definitely over 30 mile per hour gusts right now. You can really feel it. Look at that tug working. And one thing that I want to point out is that it did get some repairs done. This ship was sitting for 21 days, but it could have sat a lot longer if it wasn't for the great people at American Steamship Company that repaired this so quick and had everything in place. So great job to all of the people that got this vessel moving again, and it's so wonderful to see this captain and crew. I think I speak for all of us. We want to see all of the 1,000-footers moving on the lake and operating and getting the job done. They all have such a special story, and I think each of them have a special place in our heart, all 13 of them that are sailing on the Great Lakes. I think we love every single one of them without a doubt. Now, as it gets closer to us, you're going to notice how long this truly is, and I've mentioned this so many times, that this is a 1,000-foot ship, but the Eiffel Tower is 1,081 feet to the top of its spire. So just think of the Eiffel Tower laying on its side, going through the Duluth Ship Canal, and that's what you have right here. Literally a downtown skyscraper of any major metropolitan city. That's what it's like laying on its side right here as it goes out. Moving slow, very careful after the repairs have been done. Captain is just making sure that everything is good to go, very smart. Take a look at this beast. Nice wave action along the vessel, going out like a legit washing machine. You can see right here in the canal. Give you a shot of those waves out on the lake, but take a look at this. Big 1,000-footer splashing about. We've been waiting 21 days to see this beautiful vessel on its way out. Take a look at that volatility as it heads out onto Lake Superior. It's a good day for me to wear these rubber boots, getting splashed over here on the side. There's that big boom that I talked about right there. Such an impressive vessel. And the draft, I don't want to miss that. We're sitting at around 28 feet. Give you a shot of the superstructure. We also have the Missouri that is right on the stern side of the Integrity. We'll give you a good shot of that as well. You can see the bridge wing right there, this portion. It allows for better visibility for the captain or the crew that is looking out, helping. But look at that stretching out through the canal, straight up beast. You can see the Missouri following the big 1,000-footer, just making sure that it's safe and everything is working properly as it goes out. Amazing. Well, boat friends, let's carry our thoughts over to the comment section. What did you think about that tug or this 1,000-footer, the waves, whatever you think? Throw a comment in there. That'll start things out. And as always, thank you so much for watching another video. If you enjoyed what you watched, please hit the like button on the way out. It'll allow people that love the ships to find this channel. And also subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Be part of the Boat Friends community. I can't wait to be out here with the next ship. I will see you soon. Take care until then.